place. That's going to get dewarded almost instantly. Give that to the Ember, who is going to be mid. That is a off-lane Death Prophet. And it is actually the safe lane Bloodseeker, so it's a little bit different. You know, the panel was talking about it was off-lane. They've switched things up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and what sort of reasoning is this for? Is this a certain matchup that they're trying to get going?
I guess they feel that the
because it's not
like
going to be easy
safe
for.
lane is decent too. I think it's in particular kind of similar. The Ember and the Bloodseeker idea, the concept of it is that they can both just be fine under the tower when Darkseer is pushing it in. Huh. And I guess, I mean, who else are you going to throw into the off lane? I guess like they wanted to have a Bloodseeker carry around like a Death Prof. I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, so yeah, to the point, what as you said, you just wouldn't feel good having the Ember on the top lane, so you have to put the Ember then mid, but then that does leave the problem of, you know, you're against Topson on the Clinks, and you know, as Cap said on the panel, right, this is not a fun matchup for the Ember.
Yeah, I don't know. They had to kind of make something work with it, and they did want to have, I guess, some kill threat and stuff down bottom. I'm not sure. This is actually really interesting how they did lane it. They have done this before. We've seen this a bit in the past, this Death Prophet off lane now, but I feel like you're kind of susceptible. Even though you're a little bit speedier now, you're 335 hero up top. Like, this looks like a scary lane. Like, Jug should be threatening kills kind of constantly up here, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Comboed with the Witch Doctor, we know once Note out. Got a point or two in the Maledicts. That and the Blade Fury will, I mean, an easy kill every time on Tobiva's Nyx Assassin. And yeah, they've got the movement speed advantage on the Jug, but 33 has to be very, very careful as no amount of Siphon will offset the damage that he's going to get coming in from that combo.
Yeah. This is cool though. I'm trying to like think of like, I guess it's just because Skitter can actually do the best in bottom too. I'm trying to really think about why they would want to have
against this
setup, because
it's quite a powerful duo lane, right? This Earth Spirit Darkseer. You know, once there's a few points in the Iron Shell, they're going to be playing aggressive in your face. Yeah,
but with Grimstroke and Bloodright, right, they can spam the wave out so hard that they probably don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
But they could have also put Death Prophet there, but then maybe, I don't know. This is just probably the best lane that they figured they could have it all set up as, because it's going to hurt the Ember a bit here, but I think I think he'll be able to get last hits anyway. Even though he's going to get pushed out a bit, he'll be able to farm under tower as this Ember.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see sort of how hard it is going to be, you know, once Topson, already sort of just having the 2 points to the Searing Arrows. It's just this consistent harass that Topson's going to have no struggle throwing out towards him.
It is so much damage, really, that Searing Arrows does now at level 1 and 2. Like 24, 36, like 9 is already getting pressure. And he's got the strafe ready, so he can catch him off guard if 9 doesn't play careful.
Yeah, but as you say, first few waves, 9 has been doing a grand job of getting, trading CS very nicely. 12 last hits on him, barely missed any. And how are we looking on our side lanes in farm? Looks like Skeeter, he's farming fine bottom, up top as well. I mean, I guess as expected, as you said, on this top half of the map, against these two, mid one shouldn't really get any pressure on him, right? This should be a pretty free farm Jug lane.
Yeah, it should be for the most part. It depends on what happens with like the creep pulling and everything like that. But yeah, we're seeing mid one. He's chasing away the Nyx to he doesn't disrupt the pull, and they're trying to reset that lane positioning up here. So yeah, I mean, mid one should be just fine up here. It's just if they're able to find any kills, they are kind of speedy. And do I see that right? Yeah, 33 is bringing boots out. So that's what they're going to use to prevent them getting spun down. Boots on both of these heroes.
Nope, no tell. A little slow there with the Maledict. Viva easily able to step away. Let's see Skeeter get aggressive onto Saxa. Saxa, as soon as the blood writes down, he'll be out of there.
Yep, solid lane start here for, I'm going to say Tundra, even though, just everyone remember, this is now Tundra.
This is now Tundra. New team. Tundra Esports.
Yep. It's a great start. All 3 lanes pretty much perfect. So this setup right now is working. And I'm seeing bottom. Yeah, they can't pressure Skeeter at all. Like, this is definitely the right choice by them to have this. It's still early days, right? The level 3, the Darkseer has just kicked in, but still he's able to just do just fine. Fada might have to be a little bit careful if he steps up, depending on how much they get with these Ion Shells, since the vacuum is skilled.
Top 33, trying to get aggressive, but here we have the combo. Maledict down with the Blade Fury. He's going to have to siphon the Creeper just to try and get some extra heals to help him against that Maledict tick damage, and it will keep him alive.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice little siphon, pulling the creep with him. And he's actually, I mean, there's mid one's missing quite a bit of last hits up there. It's only at 13 in comparison to the 16 of his Death Prophet on his counter.
Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. I mean, as we saw, a bit of time was spent where he's sort of chasing away Biver from making the pull to the side, but yeah, sacrificing some of the farm. They're going to go aggressive once more, but a very nice stun from Biver holds him back a little bit. Won't be enough, though. Mid one still able to commit him with the Blade Fury onto 33, and 33 will go down there. And just before he's able to bring No Tail with him, so OG decide to get that first blood.
Finally able to find and capitalize on an opportunity. Seeing mid, Topson was able to go and check the rune. Actually, nobody else checked the runes. It was actually just the mids this time around. Topson's able to take it away from 9. And he's getting close to 6. So we'll see what he's able to do with the first level of Death Pact. As the first level is not really the greatest.
See bottom. Fada trying to make sure there that Seb and Saxa didn't go upon him. They're going to start trying to run them down. Of course, Topson is low. So Skeeter getting a little bit of a burst at this stage, but not enough to keep him convinced to continue to chase. As OG will have control of the bounties down bottom. Topson also just having a salve shipped out to him. He'll be able to get himself in a much better position to remain in this lane. And as we see, of course, yeah, Topson getting the Falcon Blade. Very much an item that's suited to a lot of these types of mids that could just do, especially with that little bit of mana regen, allowing Topson to not really have to worry about getting any sort of clarities or anything out on him when he's spamming these arrows.
I like it quite a bit on these frail, agi heroes lately. Yeah. On the Deuces, the Weavers, now Clinks. It gives you that 175 HP is nothing to laugh about. It's actually quite a lot here for these agis. Yeah, he's pulling ahead. Definitely pulling ahead in that lane. And we see Seb, he did pick up the bottle, as we've seen kind of done very often now in these Dark Seers, since you control that bottom rune. Still only level 4, so he's suffering. Same as 33 is in the top lane.
9. That's going to be able to grab himself the regen. Or down, and do have...
He's heading up for mid.
Yeah, Grim's coming across. Top lane, they're able to get in on top of No Tail. Biver's going to TP out straight away, and that mid lane setup. And you say, Fada swinging across, joining forces with 9 to take down Topson. Very, very nice move. I mean, 9's, this is the start of the game for 9's going to be very important, because as you imagine, Topson himself, he's going to want to start making moves around the map as the Clinks. As long as 9's sort of in a similar position in levels and farm, 9's going to be very ready to react and sort of just fight straight back into the face of Topson if he does begin to show on these side lanes.
Yeah, and Clinks can just always be pretty frail. You have to play around your Death Pact cooldown completely inside of those fights.
On top lane. Another attempt onto 33. Again, the Siphon heals. Is it enough to keep him alive against this? He's trying to get out to the side, but level 6 is hit. Mid one has the Omni Slash to secure the deal. Make sure 33 cannot escape. Bottom lane, Fodder and Skeeter. They're going to make a go here. Onto Seb. Seb, he has got the TP scroll, but yeah, he knows he cannot get out of this one. Too much damage there thanks to the combo with the setup for the Blood Right. As Tundra getting some good kills here early on with their cores on pretty much every lane.
Yeah, and I feel like the Rupture in particular, this game could have some massive effects. Because they have the Grimstroke too, they have potential for the double Ruptures, but they're playing versus some heroes that do require some mobility in their aspect. The Darkseer, the Earth Spirit, the Clinks in particular. Some nice targets for sure for him to be able to look for Rupture. As mid one has spin in a second.
Yeah, Piva doing some nice little body blocks. Midbon's trying to get an aggressive onto 33. Healing ward also down, so Midbon will be fine. And the damage has been done to secure 33, popping to this damage. And Saxa this time around coming in for that extra bit of firepower to make sure that 33 is not able to live through it all and chase down Midbon. South out as well, Midbon's fine.
He didn't bring mid one's Midas on the courier when he TP'd up, because yeah, mid one went Midas on Jug.
Oh, damn. I mean, 8-minute Midas, you're going to be happy with that timing. It's not a bad timing at all. I mean, we saw the other day, Midbon, just straying a little bit from the norm with the builds. I mean, not that Midas is incredibly rare, but it's not something that sort of, this upper division teams are going to be buying every game on their Juggernaut. Always fun to see, Midbon, he's feeling the Greeb route, and no, but I'm always happy to see that.
Yeah, and he's going to be able to use the Midas right away on a big creep. So, okay, cool. I mean, clearly he's trying to experiment a little bit here. Yeah,
because we saw before, where what did he do before? He did Mage Slayer into Aghanim's, was the build he did on Jug the other series.
It was indeed. Fada making the rotation mid. Smoke does break. Thompson's Death Pact, sorry, just ends, and they make a move.
But there's a reaction here from OG. They're going to go across. Inkswell stun does connect onto the two of them, but there's 4 members of OG here. 9 having to be a little cautious, keeps himself to the side. They'll try to chase toward Fada. It looks like OG won't actually be able to catch either of them there, so not losing a hero. They'll keep their mid alive, keep Thompson safe, but won't quite be able to catch even members of Tundra there.
That might be the name of the game a lot of the times in this game too, is just unable to really catch. A lot of this catching is really going to be pressure on Soxa. As we see, he's playing versus this elusive Ember. They only have the Witch Doctor stun beside him, really, with the Darkseer vacuum, which doesn't really count. But 9, he will get casked up. Noto will at least force his hand.
Has he got anywhere out? Oh yeah, he does. Okay, Remnant was still there. No, I'm interested to see what Midbone's going to buy after this Midas, because you see this inventory like the Brown Boots, Midas, triple branches. I wonder, is he going to go for something like a Bots or a Battle Fury? I hope so. That's the true Jug build. If you know, Midas into Battle Fury. We'll see if that's on the mind of Midbone. See if he knows.
I'm thinking he's gonna do something crazy.
I feel so right. When you see nothing queued up, because you don't queue something up if you don't want your teammates to know what you're going to buy. You know what I mean? He knows in his head, I'm going to buy this item, but I don't want my teammates to know.
He's got the bots queued up, man.
Has he got the? He's got Midas spots. This is the Ben Wu, right? The Merlini build.
This is the Merlini build. Oh, I mean, whatever. I think it was No-Tail was the one who was saying, or who was the one? One of them on their team. If you're trying to learn anything, don't learn from us, because they're
Midas spots coming to a pub near you. Let's see. Let's see if this
I've seen
greed build
Thompson
pays
building
off.
this item on heroes in pubs. Yeah. He's building the Mage Slayer on the Clinks.
I mean, it's a good item. It's a good item. You think, oh, it's just some.
I think so too.
It's what, magic resist, agi, damage, a debuff, all for the great price of not a lot of money. Really, it's not that expensive in an item if you sort of consider just all the different things that it does offer.
The thing is that it has a cloak in it. Like like a cloak is like the most value item in the game. It's Thompson.
Oh, here we go. They are able to close the gap in. The setup's there. Thompson, he's down and out.
My God, they even threw rupture. They threw everything on.
Wait, did they rupture him as well?
Too.
All right, they really didn't want him getting out.
Ruptured him as well.
I mean, he's dead. We can confirm.
They can turn into a tower push.
Yep, goes out. Same time, OG gonna look for the split push down bottom. Midbone eyeing up this tower. He knows he gets this. That's going to be the bot skull done. There's 9. He's in looking for that healing ward. We'll get it. And try and go in up onto him. Death ward down, but 9, he's prepared. Remnant back to the mid lane. 9 is away and out of danger.
Get themselves a nice, easy tower. And 33, he's also gone for a Falcon, but I'm not sure if you pointed that one out. But
no, I didn't actually.
Lots of them.
Yeah, Falcon Blade definitely on the up right now. And Midbone, that's his bot's done. So we can only imagine where he's going to go next. Midas spots Battle Fury. Imagine. Midas spots Battle Fury. That's the build. He's probably. I think he's going to be a little. I think he's going to get the Manta next, right?
I think he's going to get like Radiance or something, dude.
No, he's not going to get Radiance. He's not doing Radiance.
Midbone's insane.
I think Battle Fury's definitely on the cards.
All right. I mean, I'm trusting you. This looks like one of your builds.
Well, 6-4 at the moment. 1K lead for Tundra here. And Tundra, they're ready to fight here inside their jungle. They're going to look to set things up onto the Earth Spirit, and they've got it. And Saxa will go down to start. It's a little bit of a move. Midbone's out of that. Straight out to the top lane. He's out of harm's way. I mean, he's got a Midas spots. He doesn't want to be involved in any of this.
But he's involved in a deny. There you go. It's already value. He finishes up his... Now he gets a wand, too. Look at that. Start of something beautiful. Oh, he's queued it up. He's queued up the mouse.
The mouse.
All right.
All right. I mean,
it's going more normal now.
More normal, but it's one of the. It's sort of the. He's saying, you know what, we'll get a normal item, but it's still good for farming, right? This is. He's still happy. He's like, all right, look, I'll keep everyone else pleased by getting something that's standard, but he's still going to be having a smile on his face because he's going to be cleaning those creeps up at quite the rate.
Bottom lane.
See, they've got the opening onto No-Tail, and he's down for sure. See if they can get Seb out of it, but he's been ruptured. Nuke comes in, but doesn't quite clip onto Seb.
And look, mid one can always turn up. He's like, oh, you're low? I got bots, man. I'll come down there and healing ward you up, Seb. It looks like it's going to be a pretty passive passive style from OG, which I feel like they kind of have to now because of this build, because the Jug, I think, at least waiting until Topson has his item or his level 12, because like I was talking about before, Death Pact level 1 it's okay. Level 2, just it's so much stronger how much you get. That 8% is really a big difference. Or sorry. Oh yeah, it is 8%. Sorry, I got nerfed from 9%. It's going to be a little bit of time for OG before they look to actually fight. As we've seen, Tundra, they have a very strong team fight lineup, and with this 33 Death Prophet kind of leading the charge with this Ghost Scepter and a Falcon Blade, he's pretty tanky.
Yeah, he
can actually frontline.
Yeah, for sure. And if he's sort of able to get in there, they're going to have solid damage output from both Nine and Skeeter, you know, at this stage where they're both going to have Maelstroms. Nine's also got a DD in the bottle. So, yeah, OG's got to be careful of any fight that Tundra do bring to them right now, because Tundra are very likely to just come out on top and get some of these squishy heroes taken out before the action really starts. And Notel having to be very careful with his position.
Absolutely, and it's also the fairy trinket as well. Like Nine is dishing out a crazy amount of damage. Fada will walk into the ward.
They're going to go in. Look to take down Fada around these bounty rune spawns. Jump forward for Nine into the Inkswell stun on the two of them. Heals are out from Notel. It's actually going to be enough to stop Nine from chasing any further. As soon as this Food of Restoration and Healing Ward is out, OG's pretty safe. And Nine, he's got to be careful. Slash is attempted by mid-one, but a Remnant was still there. Nine out of mana, though, and Topson and Sax are both in position for Nine to jump over straight into their hands. As Nine will get out another slight, but he won't get out of this one. As OG will get the 3 kills.
Wow, and I feel like that's pretty unexpected after you see the items that they're going for too. I was just saying, yeah, they're probably gonna sit back and just relax for like a moment or two, but nope, setting up for bounties. Look at the sentry coverage on the bottom side, just showing exactly where they want to fight, and just Notel setting the trap. Yep. No boots on this Witch Doctor, but he's got sentries for the Nyx.
No, yeah, I really do feel, you know, for Tundra, it's definitely a bit concerning if they're losing these fights against the team with the bots, Midas, Jug, you know, mid-one. He's going to be very, very happy with any sort of trades that they take.
Yeah, the two supports just stepping up a little bit too far. Biver, I mean, it's really, like I said, it's the sentry coverage, because Biver wasn't even in harm's area, but a sentry ward gets placed down at the bounty when he gets rolled on and he's dead. Like, it's literally 4 or 5 sentries just placed all there waiting to fight. 500 gold committed from OG to get that advantageous positioning. And yeah, Notel, I mean, now he has Tranquil Boots, but...
Mid. Look at the opening here. On to 33. Notel laying down the death ball. They do have the impale to put a stop to it. Mid-one's on the chase with the Blade Fury. Here's the backup from Nine. Turns him with a sleight of fist over towards Notel. Notel just stepping out to the side. Nine can't continue to commit. He has to back out of it. Silence onto Biver. Roll 4 for Saxon, trying to get the lockdown, but Biver's got the carapace up into the stun. They turn, they take down the Earth Spirit. Skeeter having to run, he's speedy. He's very fast. He may think about getting back in on this. Nine's trying to. He's got the Inkswell stun in a second. He's in with the sleight of fist, but mid-one has the Blade Fury up. Turns over towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's cleaned up another as Topson falls. Mid-one now in trouble. They'll lose a third. As Tundra, they're going to continue to chase. Soulpine connected the two of them. Have they got any stuns in range? There's the spike carapace onto Notel. Blood right down. Notel trying to run. He's taken out by another slight from Nine. 4 dead on OG. This is the sort of fight you expect to see Tundra's lineup have with the builds that they've gone for compared to OG that have gone the more greedier route.
Yeah, Sox's roll-in kind of baits his team into a very unfortunate scenario. As, I mean, 33, he pops Exorcism, gets a beautiful, I think, 3 or 4-man silence to start it off. Then a Blood Right to cover the ground, too. Is just a dream area for Tundra to set that up. And yeah, again, OG, this time a little bit overzealous. Sox, like we said, putting his team into a little bit of a rough spot there with that roll-in. But doesn't matter. Respawn, OG, no hesitation. Now that Exorcism's down, now that the Ember used majority, 2 of the Fire Remnants at least, they can look to punch back. As Topson, he's got his Death Pact too. And oh, you know, why not? A Philosopher's Stone for them too, since they're going to be greedy.
All right, there's some more money. But, I mean, honestly, like OG, mid-one's got to be very careful in these fights, especially when he's going the Ags after the Maelstrom, right? They don't have any saves other than the Surge. And there's a lot of things that you would imagine as Jug you're probably wanting to Manta off when you look at Tundra's lineup. So if mid-one ever gets caught by like these silences or roots, he's going to be in quite a lot of trouble. So they really do have to be careful, OG, how they fight with mid-one's Jug right now.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a very unorthodox, but it's very his style. It's like you said, if he's able to make it work somehow, he is going to be a little bit, like, I guess, tankier with his stats. But like, yeah. It's gonna be weird how he has to approach the fights.
Meanwhile, on Tundra 9, it's going to be going for the BKB next, already about halfway through it. We see, again, 33's build, pretty perfect. That just this sort of just getting as tanky as he can, as soon as he can. You know, as we said already, the Hood and the Ghost Scepter. Now looking to finish up that Hood into an Eternal Shroud. Yeah, he's going to be quite the front line. He's just going to be able to step forward, pop those ghosts, and they're really going to have to just sort of focus all the physical damage output onto him. But then, yeah, with the Ghost Scepter, they can't really do that. There's nothing to sort of take it off him right now. So, yeah, 33's offlane DP is going to be a huge issue in these team fights for OG.
Yeah, they're going to have to play really well around Exorcism. Either, you know, reset as soon as it's popped, or just aim for him somehow at the start of the fight. So I really feel like he's going to be the biggest thorn in their side. He has the Eternal Shroud actually done, so he's going to be
that's quick.
Very problematic. Viper.
Oh. He's got the Spike Carapace. He's making them work for it. Cast out. Oh, does bounce in onto the two of them, Biver.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to be gone because of that one, unfortunately. For Biver there, 33 coming in next towards him. Over to the side, Fada trying to set things up with the Soulbind. 33, he's ready to go in, but this Death Fort on the high ground, he's got to keep himself to the side. We'll step away from it for now. Buyback comes out from Fada, but the Omni Slash from Mid-Bomb finds the perfect target. He's able to fully commit onto the Death Prophet, 33, after the Ghost Scepter had been used. And of course, 33 has no save then against that. As this time round, Mid-Bomb are able to find a clean opportunity to take down an important core.
It's pretty huge too. Sure, OG, they committed absolutely everything, but that was what, like an 8-second duration Exorcism, the now 2-minute downtime, where I feel like OG, they could take advantage of that pretty heavily. Really does feel like Tundra is relying on that one quite strongly here, though, as Biver gets a great setup on mid. Nice in the area.
Meteor Hammer follow-up. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Saxon trying to come across. He's got a bit of burst heal there, as Thompson's able to stand his ground and turn. In fact, Biver's going to fall. They couldn't quite kill him in time. As Thompson able to, of course, just quickly grab something up with the Death Pact and have that extra bit of tankiness to withstand that attempt from Tundra.
They're rupturing Seb. Skeeter wants to go on this. Okay, he's got a BKB finish.
Oh, he's able to fully commit with the Inkswell stun as well. They get the kill over to the side. They do lose the Ember, but Skeeter, he's ready to look towards his next target. He's going for Thompson. Thompson's trying for the TP out, but the damage for Skeeter is too much. Able to move into position, block off the attempted roll away from Saxa. No-Tell, and Mid-Bomb coming across, though. The cast bounce is causing issues for Tundra as Mid-Bomb, he's just cleaning up with the Blade Fury. Gets himself a few more out of this. Skeeter now with no BKB charge ready to pop. He's got to run. But Mid-Bomb and Saxa, they're on the chase with this boost of travel movement speed. He's able to easily close the gap, stay on top of the Bloodseeker. It's going to be another one here for OG.
Look at it go as Thompson even tips No-Tail. Those cask bounces. Oh my god. Picture perfect. And I mean, I feel like it was just out fighting them there, chasing, and Biver too.
He's trying to defend this, but he's down. Another kill for Mid-Bomb. As Mid-Bomb's really doing it here with what could not really be described as anything less than some sort of like mega Chad build, with this Midas spots, Maelstrom Aghanims. I mean,
and Aghanim Shard.
You don't get more impressive than this. You know, he has no fear against their lineup. He's just ready to start killing people, and he is. He really is. 6-1-7.
I cannot believe how much he's owning with this. I mean, all right, well, the pub's ruined. Enjoy Midas in your pub.
Oh, and here we go next, the Swift Blink. We saw him fix this into his build when he did the Mage Slayer Ags build the other day. And, I mean, Swift Blink's amazing. Of course, when some of the new Blinks came out, it was pretty much the weakest, right? But the recent buffs have just made this a very appealing item to get on these Agi characters.
Especially on Juggernaut. You blink and then you Swift Slash with the bonus damage and bonus attack speed. Like, you're going to shred people. It's pretty cool. As mid, fight's kicking off. They will get the reset with the Surge.
Saxa.
Looks like No-Tail's going to pay the price.
Oh, and Saxa's out. The vacuum from Seb, giving a bit of safety for Saxa to TP away. Did they lose No-Tail? Seb, can he get out of here? The chase is going to be on.
To 33's dying to the illusions.
Thompson, he's ready to sneak back in and look to kill 33. 33 pops the Ghost Step to the Siphon. keeping him alive a little bit. Silence down onto Thompson. They've got the follow-up stun. Can they keep 33 safe and out of here? They can. 33's away. Meteor Hammer comes crashing down onto Thompson, but there's the wraparound for mid one. Comes in with the Swift Slash to get the kill and to maybe get out of there. No, he wants to stick around. Saxa, he's let back in. Here comes the Omni Slash. He's a big one as well. 9, he tries to throw a Remnant out, but he's low on mana. Phantom's Embrace there in time onto mid one as 9 will be okay. Turns with a Sleight of Fist chains onto the two of them. Fighter and 9 still rather low. They've got to stick away from mid one. Another slash up. Fighter pots the Ghost Step above. Mid one's got the chase with the Blade Fury. Has the magical damage to kill him off. 9, Remnant still prepared off to the side. He'll make it away. But it's looking a little scary for Tundra here. They're down 3k, and they're just having to run the hell away from this Juggernaut anytime they see him, as mid one's ready to chase down and kill them all.
That was such a weird way that it all kicks off too. I'm seeing 33 running through a wall of illusions, and the skeletons from the Clinks are actually killing him at the same time too. Then Thompson full commits, somehow baits them to where mid one's going. Mid one gets a wraparound. I mean, this is just constant fighting as we've obviously come to expect from OG, but a little bit of a different kind of style here with mid one. He's got the Eagles. I mean, he's unbelievably farmed.
So farmed, yeah. 24 minutes in with this amount of farm.
Level 21 as well too. I mean, they're trying to match it. Like Skeeter's actually doing a good job, 7, 1, and 9, but he's still getting out farmed. They're looking for a fight now though with Exorcism back up. Fiverr.
I mean, they want to catch mid one somehow, but it's so hard. Silence into the stun. Can they lock him down long enough to finish him? He's trying to run mid one. Can they kill him off? They can. They will get him. But they may lose a lot of heroes for this. The skeletons are out. They've got to keep themselves to the side of it. They've lost 2 cores for this attempt on mid one. They're going to lose a third. 33 cannot escape as they throw everything onto killing off this Juggernaut, but it cost them 3 cores to just kill mid one.
Thompson just holds his ground and just right-clicks, pops the strafe, puts down the skeletons all over the place too, and yeah, like you said, just committing everything in order to kill him off, and now they're going to lose more.
He's ready to look for more. Biver's trying to hold back Thompson with the combo. And Thompson's not going to get too much at all. Paralyzing Cask is out. The bouncers are there. Back over towards Biver. They'll try and sneak out of it with the Spike Carapace, but he's going to tick out to this Maledict.
My God. The No-Tails Casks, there's like 40 creeps there and it bounces to him. Jesus. I mean, lots of time now where OG gets to push in the lanes, gets to pick and choose. They get to see that there's a DD top. Jug's respawning in 20. They could probably threaten the Roche. Exorcism's going to be down for a long time. Jug or Thompson can pick the